I'm going to be a much better reader now, Mr. Know-It-Owl.
Well, that's good to hear. You know, Scooter, I haven't eaten all day, and that's a mighty big apple you have there.
Even though I know it wasn't right to take the apple without permission, I don't like Farmer Brown very much.
Well, why not?
Because he's different from everyone I know. He talks funny.
Scooter, you should never dislike a person because they are different. It's what is on the inside that counts.
Once upon a time, in a place called Sugarland, lived a tiny chocolate princess. Her father was the Sugar King and her mother was the Sugar Queen. They lived in isolated splendor, not knowing anything except their own sweet land. The chocolate princess was lonesome. One day while playing in her sugar yard, Chocolate spied a very different-looking little boy. He was round, completely round. "Who are you?" Chocolate asked. "My family name is Ball," the strange boy answered. "What's your first name?" asked Chocolate. "Sourball," he stated with pride. "Oh," said Chocolate, "you look different than us, but that doesn't mean we can't communicate with each other, does it? Where do you come from?" "Come from a place called Sourland," said Ball. "How did you get here?" said Chocolate. "I rolled all the way," answered Ball. "Roll? Could you teach me how to roll?" "I think so," said Ball. And so Ball taught the Chocolate Princess how to roll and how to jump through baskets like a basketball. He even taught her how to do eyes. Learning new things made the princess very happy. Ball would make the roll every day to the other side of his land just to laugh and learn about how others live. One day, however, the Sugar King said to Chocolate, "My dear, you must marry the Candy Cream Center." "Yes," said the Queen, "you're much too grown up to waste all your time just playing in the sugar yard." Chocolate was very sad. The poor Sourland would make the long roll every day, but the little princess would not be in the sugar yard anymore. Soon the day of Chocolate's wedding came, and all the inhabitants of Sugarland were excited and waiting for the wedding. Poor little Sourball heard about the great wedding that was about to take place in Sugarland between his Chocolate Princess and the Cream Center. Sour was mighty upset, so he started to roll towards his sugar in Sugarland. He rolled with all his might, and he was afraid he would be late and lose his Chocolate Princess. Minutes before the wedding, a little ball came hurtling right through the window of the church and landed right in the middle of the Cream Center. Poor Cream Center. He was a mess. "Stop the wedding!" "What is this? He doesn't look like us. He's different. But he's handsome and clever. What kind of candies would you have? Why would you want to be with someone who looks like that?" "Because it's what's inside that counts." I never thought of that.
You're right, Mr. Know-It-Owl. Just because Farmer Brown talks a little different than other people is no reason not to like him.
I'm glad you've learned that, Scooter. Now, about that ripe, juicy apple of yours. You know, I haven't eaten all day, and that apple looks very delicious. Oh, very delicious indeed.
Mr. Know-It-Owl, are you all right?
Yes. I'm all right.
Mr. Know-It-Owl, you're probably the smartest owl in the world.
Well, maybe not the whole world, but, Scooter, getting back to Farmer Brown, remember, all people are different, and the only way you can judge them is by what they say and do.
There sure are a lot of different kinds of people in America.
Yes, there are, Scooter, but remember, that's what makes America such a great country.
America the Beautiful is one of the prettiest songs ever written about our country. A long time ago, at the end of the last century, a school teacher by the name of Catherine Lee Bates took her first trip across the United States. When she got to Colorado, she went on the then popular side trip to the top of Pikes Peak, a mountain noted for its height, unusual location, and beautiful vistas. After a difficult climb by wagon and mule, Miss Bates and the other tourists were able to enjoy the broad panorama for only a few minutes, because the air was so thin at such a great height that many of the visitors felt faint. But the few moments that Catherine Bates had at the peak, seeing the incredible sprawling countryside, valleys, mountains, rivers, and lakes below her, were never forgotten. As she stood there with this great vista below her, the first line of a hymn formed on her lips: America the Beautiful. By the time Miss Bates left Colorado, the entire hymn was recorded in her notebook. America the Beautiful is a song of peace, a song of beauty, and most important, a song of brotherhood. It's a song which lets us feel that we're united as brothers and sisters in America. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America. America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. Brotherhood. That's what Catherine Lee Bates felt as she wrote her beautiful song. Lovely words and melody of America the Beautiful help us to understand how Catherine Lee Bates felt to be an American, and how we all sometimes feel to be brothers and sisters under one flag.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain.
let's join with other Americans in singing America the Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties, above the fruited plain. America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for naked feet that seek beyond the years, thine alabaster city gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed millions great on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
That was great, Mr. Know-It-Owl.
Speaking of great, that apple looks great to me. What do you say we share it?
But Mr. Know-It-Owl, you taught me all about right and wrong. I have to take this apple back to Farmer Brown. Wouldn't it be wrong to eat it without asking permission?
Well, yes, you're right.
Well, I better be going now, Mr. Know-It-Owl. I'll visit you again soon.
Yes. I'll see you soon. Oh, that apple looked mighty good. Oh, well, I think I'll go back to sleep.
Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Know-It-Owl, reminding you to look for my other videotapes at your local toy store, video store, or retail outlet. Scooter, Phineas, and I can help you learn or review many different subjects and have fun at the same time. There are 10 programs available. Mr. Know-It-Owl's Health Tips. Grammar as easy as ABC. Toys at your fingertips. All about animals. Mr. Know-It-Owl's Safety Tips. The 3 R's. Dragons and sailboats. McDonald's Farm. Letters, colors, and ducks. Learning as we play. They are all fun and educational too. See you next time.